So, good morning, everyone. I've just woke up, and humanity, we are at a crossroads, and you may feel it within your being. It's like we're at the tip of an enormous shift in consciousness, awakeness, a knowledge from within. Now, not everyone may be that. There may be some who are just, they're not awake. They're not awake at all. At all. Dark Dan. Humanity will fail itself. Um, I'm not going to fail myself. I'm not. And if you're thinking about the bulk of humanity, then it would have to be what type of consciousness that is out there that's going to fail itself. Now, certainly you're not speaking of those in humanity who are focused on love. Love is at the core of our being. That will not no, love never fails. Yeah, because that's kind of like, not, it's kind of a, Dark Dan, honey, that's kind of a negative comment. Humanity will fail itself. I don't agree with your comment. I don't, and I'm sure a lot of people do not. Shalom, kings and queens. Yeah, because it's what you focus on. I mean, we can look at the world through negative filters and say there's no hope. There's no hope for humanity. Humanity's going to utterly fail itself. Hello, don't label me like that, and don't label a whole lot of other people, because we do not ascribe to that type of mindset. No, we're going to move beyond it. We're going to grow beyond that type of a mindset and that type of an outlook. To me, that is not a shift for the better in your consciousness and in your awakeness, when that would be on a person's outlook mind. You're seeing that, well, this is, and yeah, to me, that is void of hope. Void of hope, void of love. It is not a fruit of the Spirit. It isn't. That statement right there would not come from a position of love. I could not see the Creator, God of all, speaking like that to humanity, telling humanity you're going to fail yourself. Oh, because that would be words of hopelessness. And it's not attributed to God. It isn't, because God is hope. God is that love on the inside of us, right here. The love on the inside of us. And if you don't draw nigh to God, He's not going to draw nigh to you. If you don't go searching with your heart for the understanding, the wisdom, the knowledge that comes from the higher realm, you're not going to find it. You're not going to be able to grow within your being. You're not. You're not going to be able to become who you truly are meant to be if you are, say, vibrating on the frequency of love. If you want to better yourself and better the world, and it may not be the whole entire world, but you can make a change for the better with everyone that you come in contact with. You can do your part. I'm certainly not going to do my part to make humanity fail. No, see. So I totally reject that comment that you made. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tell humanity you're going to fail miserably, because that's coming from the darkness, and that's not of God. I'm going to leave your comment on there. I am going to leave it. And going to flood it with love. LOVE, shine bright like a diamond. That's what we got to do. So humanity, what was even the title of this? See, it hijacked my thing on the, sorry, you're not going to hijack it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Do y'all know what the title of this video is? Actually, I've hid the comment now. He's gone, he's hidden because he hijacked my conscious thought, my thought process. We are at a crossroad. Humanity is at a crossroads, and we are. You can choose which way you want to go. You want to go toward the dark. You want to go where there is no hope, there is no light up ahead. There's only negativeness. There's nothing positive. It's just pain, 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 pain. Or do you want to take the path that frees you from that pain, frees you from that darkness, frees you from that fear, enlightens you, and fills you with love to overflowing on the inside of your being so that you can grow, grow more on the inside and have better insight in this life and know how to navigate it. That's right, you all. We've got to, you may find yourself at a crossroads in life. You may, if you're growing on the inside and say you don't want to go down that mindset to where, there's nothing good. You see nothing good whatsoever. Nothing good for humanity. Nothing good for anybody. You could literally draw the line in the sand with your own mouth, but know that when you draw the line in the sand with your own mouth saying humanity, whatever he said, something about humanity's going to fail, the line that you drawed is a line that cannot cross over into the line that I've drawn. No, or anybody else. It can't because it's going to be kept out with the frequency of love. It is. We're not going to allow it. We don't have to. We don't. You don't have to ascribe to something like that, you all. You may find yourself at a crossroad, and a lot of people do, and they do have a choice. You can stay where you're at, but when you come to listen to this. Here's the thing about a crossroads. It's like a V, and it's like the Y. You come to the Y, the bottom of the Y, you're going up to the top. It's a dead end. It is a dead end. A Y is a dead end. Why, Gina, is it a dead end? Gina, can you find yourself a piece of notepad to write on? I can. I'm going to try to. You're at a crossroads. You are. Let me do this. All right, I got it. This is the crossroads. Look right here. We're at a crossroads. This is where we're at right here. X marks that spot. We're all on this path right now. Some may already went. This is, you may feel this. The path that we're on right now, if you're finding yourself going within, if you're looking around the world and you're seeing what's happening, and you know the road that we're on right now, we're all going to end up, it's going to be a dead end. It will not continue to go straight right here. You're going to have a big sunshine. Let's have a big smiley face on this side. And then we got a big sad face on this side. You're going to have a choice to make. This road is a dead end. Dead end. It don't go nowhere. It stops. It stops. And if it's a dead end and you stand on this road and you fail to make the decision to go to the one that's going to, focus on the good, help you do what you can to keep your spirit raised, keep your vibration, keep your frequency raised, you're gonna go like this. So it's like more than one crossroads. You got a choice. You can go to the happy part, because you can't, or you can stay here. You got three choices. Stagnate, stay right here and don't go nowhere. Don't go this way, or don't go that way. But there's going to be people who are going to gravitate to the real sad way, because there's nothing good going down this right here. It's all bad. the bad for the future, then you can have the good for the future. You got the bad, you go that way, you're looking at humanity, and there's nothing but bad there. So you decide, well, it's all bad, so I'm going to go over there because there is no hope. I'm going that way because I'm not going to stagnate, but I'm going to go that way, and then that's the way you're going to choose. Or then you're going to go, I believe there is hope for humanity, and if not all humanity, then for some of humanity, there's still hope for those who believe in hope. So I'm going to go that way because I'm not staying there and I'm not going there. That would kill me right there. And then that would make me really, really miserable. So you got a choice. You're at a crossroads. You really are. Gina, what are you saying? Yeah, it is a test. It is. I don't know what a Uda is. Uda, over utter over humanity. Uda humanity. Yeah. Good day, beautiful peoples. That's right. Love. It's all about love at the core of your being. That is the only thing that's going to sustain you in this life. It is. It's the only thing that's going to last on the inside. It's truly the only thing that's going to make you grow on the inside. It's the love of God right here. Gina, love is not God. God is love. God is love. Love is God. You feel it in your heart. God's love makes you happy. Gives you the peace that passes all understanding because it can settle right here. It can bring clarity to your eyesight. And it brings wisdom. It brings knowledge. It all dwells together. It does because it's all good. But if at the core of your being there is not love, then what's at the core of your being? Is it empty? Is there something else there because you're thinking about bad things all the time? And there is no good that there's good rarely ever enters your mind. You ever talk to somebody like that? I think they call them negative Nancy's, or someone who's negative all the time. And you sit there and wait. If you're a positive person, you sit there and think, I have not heard one single good thing come out of their mouth, nothing positive. And a person could be talking for 30 minutes. Or every time you talk to a person, it's nothing but negative, 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 negative. And you think, wow, nothing positive whatsoever coming out of their mouth. Then you have to ask yourself, why? What's missing right there? There's something missing. But there maybe nothing's missing. Maybe something is sitting in there and it's not good. Good morning, Apple Brooks, honey. It's not good, whatever's on the inside, because it's got some bad stuff coming out. It does. You don't want to do it. Humanity is at a crossroads. And if you were to think of this, we're on this road. We all find ourselves on this road. But it's like a fork in the road too. It is. And depending on which one you take, if you take this, then you decided that this option is gone. This is the one you took right there, the bad. There's no hope down this road right here, none. It's gloom and doom. And if you decide I wanna go over here, even though the world's really bad, I'm gonna go this way because at least I got the love on the inside of me, and at least there's going to be other people who want to go down this road and make the best of life, even though there's bad things happening, because there could be bad things all up here. You know which direction we're going in life, but you can't get from here to here like that. No, you got to go this way or you got to go that way, because this road has came to a dead end, and you're going to have a decision you're going to make. It is. You're going to have to come to a decision in your life, and you may find yourself looking internally like people do. You're going to do an inventory of your being on the inside, to see, okay, well, what's the best direction? I know the world's turned upside down. And it does. It gets turned totally upside down. The world does. And it has. And you can see that what has happened in this world, it has literally sent a lot of people into a downward spiral like that. Maybe they were once happy-go-lucky, happy bubbly, but they're not no more. They're not no more. And they can't seem to get over it. They can't. It's like it's sucked the life out of them, and there are people who are just stagnating. They're stuck right here, and they see absolutely no way forward. They don't see that way, and they don't see that way. They're just stuck right here, and they know they can't go that way, because that's not a choice. You stagnate right there, or you go to the dark, or you go to the light. That's going to be your choice. You're going to go to the dark, you're going to go to the light, or you're going to sit there and stagnate and let life pass you by, give totally up, and go nowhere. Go nowhere. Nowhere. Just say, forget it, I don't care about nothing. You could do that, but we're at a crossroads. Good morning, everyone. Love wins and hate loses. That's right. When the time is up. You have your happy bubble, and we are not to live in fear. That's exactly right. Reset is coming. Oh, there's a reset coming. There is talk of a great reset coming, but until it actually happens, you will not see what that reset package is. You will not see what's inside those words. If you think of the words reset in a great big gift box, it says this is the box of reset. You can't see inside the box, but they say it's coming. Some say, well, there's really good things inside there. Some say, well, there's bad things inside there. Some may say, well, it's a mix of things inside of there. It's like a mystery box, even though it has a label on it. And until it's opened, you won't know exactly what's inside that box. You will not. It's like when they write these great big bills, thousands of pages that get signed into law. You have no idea what's inside of those things, because it's got all kinds of stuff snuck in there, everything, and you just don't know what that entails, because thousands and thousands of pages, which is probably millions and millions of words that specifically specify certain things are supposed to happen a certain way. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. You don't really know. You don't. Good morning. This exact personalized mystery box. Well, yeah, you could have that. You could. But we're at a crossroads. Humanity's at a crossroads, and many people have seen that. They've seen that when there was like a enormous shift that occurred, and it's still occurring, an enormous shift. You knew, you saw it happen. You did. You saw it. You felt it in your spirit. It was like a wake-up call. It was. It's like you're just traveling down the road called life like this, and this wasn't even up there. You just doing your own thing down here. You didn't know that there was going to be a fork in the road, more or less, a crossroads, because we didn't know until all this stuff started happening, and now You only go so far now. Only so far. Only so far. Some people have already came to the fork in the road, the crossroads. They've chosen what they're going to do, and some people haven't. Some people need time to think, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Yeah. The sun is heavy. Okay. Well, thank you. I got this a long time ago. I did. It's up in my closet. And I gained weight. I did. I thought, there's no way I'm going to put this shirt on my body with my body looking the way it looks, with this fat all over my body. So I just didn't wear it. I didn't. Then I slept in it and made it fit a little bit better. I didn't have to stretch it. You ever stretch your shirts to say, well, it's too tight, I'm going to stretch it. Just lay in it, put it on at night, roll around in the bed, and you see if it stretches itself out. You feel a lot more comfortable, you all. That's right, Christopher, honey. Wheat from the tares are being separated. That's right, it is. And it's very, very obvious. It may get back to something. Does that look like dancing? I can't dance unless I feel within my spirit to dance, and I'm not going to force it. That's one thing I will not force myself to do, because I'm going against that spirit within me. And yeah, I can't unless it's in there. I'm not going to do it. I'm not saying it can't spontaneously happen, and then that's how it happens. I spontaneously feel like dancing, but if I had to dance on demand, that's going to be rather hard. It is. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. You all, so we truly are. We're at a crossroads, and if you're coming in late in the stream, the second comment on here, humanity will fail or utterly fail. I think, well, thanks. I deleted it, deleted the comment. No, it's a very negative energy. You don't want negative energy like that. First thing in the morning, you don't. But it's fine. It's fine and dandy. You're going to have to try to focus on the good that's out there in the world. And if you want your life to change, truly, you think, okay, I don't know how I'm going to go forward. I don't. It's like during the the pandemic, people had a decision to make. They did. And it cost them the very livelihoods based on the decision that they make. They lost it all. They did. They did not love their lives so much as to shrink from death. They lost their life only to save their life. I think that's a riddle. Because he who tries to save his life shall lose it, but then he who loses his life for my sake, the same shall save it. You can look at it in several aspects. You can. It's what's it worth? What will you give to have the life that you want? It's like the Hollywood people, some of them. Will you sell your soul to the devil for all these riches? Will you do it? For the fame, the wealth, and the fame? Yeah, a lot of them sell out. And you see that on a personal scale too. They do. They do it, you all. So we're at a crossroads. That's great. Hello, Susan B. Honey. I hope you're doing fine. Humanity's at a crossroads. And you may say, well, I don't feel there's a crossroads. Well, that's fine. There are people who feel that there is a crossroads that has occurred, and it happened a while back for some. There's many crossroads in our life. There's many changes that occur in our life. It's change is constant, constant, constant. And it's hard to know which way to go. It really is in certain circumstances because you don't want to make the wrong decision. It's like when I had that good paying job. I really liked it. Um, but I knew within my spirit it was time to go. My spirit said, Gina, you got to go. You need to focus on the YouTube now, or you got to do what you started back in 2018. And I thought, well, I hope I'm not making a wrong decision. So I prayed about it, even up to the last day of my resignation day. I said, show me. I want to know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Am I making the right decision? Should I stay or should I go? As I felt within my spirit, it was time for me to go. My spirit was saying, you need to go. It's time. And I meant it when I prayed because I wanted to know. I did. I found out, Gina, honey, you getting out of here now. This is your last day. Get out. Okay, I saw what I wanted to see. I was very specific. So there's many crossroads in our lives. There's many forks in the roads. There's a lot of decisions that we have to make, and some people don't want to make those decisions. It's too difficult. Some people like the way things are in life. They like the way their life is going. Some people they tremble with fear. They do when it comes to change because it's just, no, they like everything to be the same. They're not spontaneous. There's a lot of people who are not spontaneous, who can't just drop everything and do whatever, one thing to another. They're not multitaskers. They're not. And they want things in order. And there's hardly any wiggle room when something happens because it disrupts their peace within their being. And if you're a person like that, no offense to you, but there's other people who who don't do things in as such an orderly way as you may do it, and it may seem like they're all over the place. They can't finish one thing before starting another. That's called a multitasker. There's companies that look for people like that. They give you scenarios when they give you they give you a questionnaire. They ask you questions. What do you do when you're working on something and somebody needs this right here done? What do you do? How do you handle the situation? Oh, they give you all kinds of. They want multitaskers because our world is ever changing and things happen. Things come up out of the blue, and you got a decision to make. You got to be able to think outside the box. You do. You got to think, what is the best choice right here? Do I not do this and get myself in trouble, or do I do this and then all is well? All is well. You can find that in the workplace. You've been faced with that. You've probably been doing something in your job, and your boss comes up to you and tells you, I need you to work on this. And then when you're through with that, I need you to work on this. And it might rattle you to the core. And you may not like it, but you do what they're told because, they're telling this is what you need to do. You just look at that. Other people, they say, no problem. I'll do it. I'll do it. I can do it. It's no problem. Hello, Tony. We're in a spiritual race, and all that matters is that we get there spiritually, physically, and morally. You don't multitask anymore, Rainbow Turtle, honey. You are a turtle now, and you do one thing at a time, and you do it well. I think that's funny. It's wonderful. I like that, how you described it. Yeah, sometimes you got to slam the brakes on. Whoa. Whoa. You are in the fast lane. You need to have those brakes slammed. I actually had that happen to me physically. When we first moved here, I had a 1993 Ford F-150 extended cab, and me and my kids were going to go see my sister. We got in the truck and was going to spend the day with her. Got going down the road. All of a sudden, I started smelling something. It was my brakes. My brake pedal. This was wild. My brake pedal pushed itself all the way to the floor. And I was pushing on the gas. I thought, why am I going so slow? I was taking my other foot. I was pulling up with my other foot, trying to push that brake pedal up. I could not push it up for the life of me. My brake was smoking. The brakes were smoking. I thought, what on earth is going on? I pulled over in a driveway. Oh, I didn't get a good feeling from it. I'm just going to tell you right now because I'm looking at it from a spiritual point of view. I pull over in a driveway. I turn around. I'm pushing that gas pedal so hard to get back to the driveway of my house. I parked that truck in the driveway. I turn it off. And I'm thinking, okay, I was not supposed to be in that truck going somewhere because obviously something supernatural has just now occurred, some kind of spiritual thing. It went down to the floor by itself. I turned it off. I turned it back on. It was now raised up. But that did it. I called my mom. I said, can I borrow Dad's truck? Or can somebody bring the truck to me? Because I told them what happened. I said, I am not supposed to take that truck. I left it in the driveway and I took the other vehicle. Whether I was supposed to be, whether I could have gotten in a bad accident or something, I was not going to chance it. I wasn't. I turned around and timing. It had something to do with timing. But that's the first time and the only time I've ever had something like that happen to me. That brake pedal literally pushed itself to the floor. Even when I pulled it in the driveway before I turned it off, I tried to move it up with my hands. I couldn't do it. And the smell of brake dust, it was really the smell, and when the brakes are like stuck, it was awful. It kind of rattled me, but then I thought I could have been in a really bad accident, me and my children. And so I was late getting to my sister's, but I didn't care, and I told her. Yeah. So, yeah, you are. That's what we're talking about. Good morning, T. Honey. Listen, T. Honey, Gina Honey is so sorry if I hurt your feelings yesterday because I felt really bad. I did. I really am sorry, T. Honey. I am. Love you. Yeah, hope you're not mad at your Gina Honey. So humanity is at a crossroads, you all. We are, and there is a shift. There is a shift occurring within people, within a shift, a conscious shift. We're at the tip of it. You may find yourself going within, trying to figure out how to navigate the road ahead, because remember, we're on this road and there's like crossroads. No matter how you look at it, this road is like, it's going to get to the point. If it ain't happened now, it don't go this way. The way is shut. The door is shut. It's a dead end. You can either go the good way. You be happy, happy face. You're going to be sad face that way. But you cannot three. 1, 2, 3 decisions. You're going to stagnate. You're going to make your best and weather the storms, the stormy seas of life on this earth globally. And you're going to do it with a good attitude, or you're going to go that way and have a really bad attitude and not be able to make the most out of it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. I think they're cutting the live chat. I really do. I think if I was to go, well, I can't go on here. Hi, T, honey. Yeah. I can't go on here and look at this. I've noticed also the thumbs up. I don't know if y'all try to give it a thumbs up. The thumbs up, they've been keeping it really low too. It is. It's a beautiful morning. It is. And there is some type of shift taking place. There is. If you are intuitive, if you're an empath or something like that, there is a shift occurring. It's not just within you, it's within a whole lot of people. It's like when in some of the comments about bug out bags, people are preparing. They've got a bug out bags, they got a vehicle that they're going to take if they have to leave their home. They feel a change coming. There has been a shift in the way they think, and they're preparing. They're preparing because they've already made the decision. They know which way they're going. They know. They're not just going to sit there and do nothing. They're not. They want the best outcome. They want to survive. You want to survive, and you want to have some sanity left within your being, and hopefully you want to have some hope on the that I love it, T, that you never heard nothing. Well, I hope you can hear Gina say, Gina, honey, loves you. You let those words of love just flow right into your ear and let them make their way down into your heart and let it like blossom. Just like that, T, honey. You can do it. Just let the love flow in your being. That's right, you are. They're preparing. They're preparing in the ways that they feel led within their spirit to prepare. There is a shift. Some people don't even realize there's anything. This is the scary part. Next week, Tony, honey, the 3-digit temperature. Oh my gosh. You're trying to catch old me to come out, and it makes me laugh. Got to keep that look on, lock on the cage, 1 for 1 and all for 1. Yeah. Well, if the old you tries to come out, and if it's not the best of you that you don't want, then you can do it. You can do it because we want the good coming out. We really do. We want all the good coming out because we want to grow. We do. We want to go in that direction. We want to go toward hope. Hope. We don't want to go toward the non-hope. Yeah, that's right. There's a shift that has occurred. A shift that is occurring. But there are some people, they're going about their normal lives. And it's still the same mindset, the exact, okay, T honey, you can do it. The exact same mindset that they've always had. It's like nothing's changed within their thinking mode. It's like they're set on the same frequency. It's like the frequency is locked. If you think of it as a dial, it's rusted, it can't move, it's locked. And it's not going nowhere. It has one outcome in life, just one. It doesn't leave any room, no wiggle room, no nothing. It's just set. There are people like that. Their frequency is set right here, and it determines everything they do. Everything's like been like poof. But then you may find yourself, you might have been there, but then you can turn the dial to raise your frequency to have a different outcome. You can go like that because you want to. You want to turn that dial. You don't want to be the dial that's stuck like that. You don't want to turn it. You're kind of happy that it is stuck because you don't even want to put forth the effort to turn that dial at all to bring about any type of change because you like the way the things are. You just want to be just boom, boom. But for those who feel the shift that is occurring, you can look around and it's enormous. It is enormous. You got the strength to say, no, I got to get way over here. I got to have some change. Something's got to change, and I can't I want to go like that. I want it to be, I kind of got to do something. I can't stay over there. Going to turn over here because something's better than nothing. Just think of it like that. Something's better than nothing. When you know things are happening in the world and you're doing nothing, you don't want to do nothing. You got blinders on your eyes. You can't see because you don't want to see. You don't. And you just want to pretend that all is well, because if you were to see, maybe you don't have the strength within to handle it. And you don't want to mess with it. You just want to live in your world, and not look. So be it. So be it. Gina, honey, you are all over the place. Now I'm trying to stay in the place of frequency. I really am. Frequency. Humanity's at a crossroads, and it's quite clear what direction some people have already chosen. Some people have already chosen the way of hate, the bad way. The bad way. They know this road is coming to a dead end, and they're going down the evil road. They're going to go down the evil road. And some people know that we're coming to a dead end. We're in the end times. We're at a dead end. They're going down the good road. They're making the right decision. No, they're not going there because no, they don't like how it made them feel. Been there, done that, saying, I'm not going down that road. No, I don't like how it made me feel. Didn't go nowhere. You just brought me misery and pain, the same old, same old. I've been through hell through my life. You think I'm going to take that crossroads and go through more hell? No. They going to say, hell no, I'm not. Gina, you don't cuss. I'm not. But then that's some people's mindsets. I've lived through hell on earth. And even though I'm at this crossroads, I'm not going to. My life's already been a living hell. I'm not going to take that road and make it even more a living hell. Hell no, I'm not. I'm not. My life has been a living hell, and I'm tired of it. And if there's any good, if I can change that, I'm going this way right here. There's no way in hell I'm going to stay right here. There's no way in hell I'm going to go that way. I'm going this way so I can leave the hell behind. Leave it all behind. Because I want to do it different, you all. That's kind of graphic, you all. That well, that's true. There are people who will tell you. Now there are people say, they feel like this earth is hell because they experience it on the earth. They do. I can't believe that came out of my mouth like that, but it's rather graphic, but truly that is how some people feel. They're not going to do it. No, that's it. They push the brakes themselves. That's right. They say, I'm getting off this train. Boom, I'm walking. I am walking. If I have to go on foot, I'm walking to escape it. That's right. Oh my gosh, you all. Wow. But it is. There's been a shift. You can see it. It's still happening. And a lot more change is coming. It is. And there's going to be a lot more decisions that people are going to have to make. Even those people who don't want to make any decisions at all. Even those people who, when they were faced, do you want to keep your job? Then you got to do this. Well, they made their decisions. They did. They did what's best. And that time is past. But yet there's going to be more decisions that they're going to have to make. And they may, based on what it is it's being, what they have to give up, they may say, no, I'm not. No, that's it. That's it. I'm not. No, you asked too much of me now. But then they may say, well, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Because I want to have the access to everything. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. And he calls all, rich, poor, free, slave, old, young, to receive a mark. If you didn't have it, You didn't get to do. You didn't get to buy or sell. You didn't get to do nothing. You didn't have that mark. I feel within my being that has not happened yet. There have things that have been a precursor to it. There has. And it's a test. It's like a dry run, a dry run. It's like if you look at the 2030 thing, by 2030, well, even NASA's their visual they have of the asteroid things, the JPL thing, when it shows the asteroids that come around, there's this one asteroid that makes its head-on collision with Earth, and I think it's like somewhere in 2029, and then the NASA models stop. There's no more predictions after that into 2030, 2031. It all stops. But according to one agenda, by 2029, they hope to bring the rest of the humans up bring them up a line to 6G, to the Starlink, the cell phone in your head, the chip in your head and stuff, because he wants to do factories, he does, and mass scale factories where the robots can put you in a line and you go in there and they will do the precise things and put it in your head. They'll put it in your head somewhere, something. But you're at a crossroads. You've been through many crossroads in your life. You have. Whether to leave your job, stay at your job, whether to open your mouth, whether to close your mouth, whether to wear a certain shirt, whether not to wear a certain shirt. That's a crossroads too, because some people are torn over what they should wear. Really, that really would stress somebody out. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I have no idea what I'm going to wear. I've done it so many times. I have a whole closet of clothes, and I have done this several times, lots of times. I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know what I'm going to wear. And I'm looking at all these clothes. I think they're not even speaking out to me. What on earth am I going to wear? I don't got nothing to wear. And I'm staring at all those clothes. It's because I don't want to wear none of those, because they're not appealing to me. I just let them there. Now, sometimes I might wear them, but you know what I'm talking about. You got a decision to make. What are you going to wear? Just going to wear the same old stuff? Yep. Going to wear the same old shirt. That's what I'm going to do. Because I came to the crossroads and I said, I'm going to stay right here. I'm going to wear the same shirt. That's on a little bitty micro scale. It is. But sometimes those are really hard decisions. It really is. They're hard decisions, you all. But what you going to wear? What you going to wear? Yeah. But truly, there is a shift taking place. There is. And there's people who can't handle it. And there's some people who are not feeling it. They're not feeling a shift at all. That's what gets me. They're not feeling anything. They're not. Perhaps they've never felt anything. But if they did feel things, they are maybe even more numb to what is occurring. Something like that. Your most favorite shirts are the threadbare and holy. Rainbow turtle, honey. Boom. Yeah. So I am gonna go. There's lots of decisions that we have to make in our life, you all. And as the world turns, that was another soap opera. As the world turns. Or like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. So are the days of our lives. And we just got to keep going. We do. We got to keep going, and we want to make the right decisions in our life. We do. I'm going to say a prayer. Dear Lord, in the name of precious Jesus, when we find ourselves at these crossroads in our lives, when we find ourselves thinking, okay, what am I going to wear on a small scale? Or do I keep this job? Do I not keep it? Just may you help us make the right decisions in our life. Give us clarity. We don't want to make the wrong decisions. We don't. And if we're praying for your good and perfect will, may you help bring that about. May you bring about your good and perfect will, Lord. And when you do, and you know that we meant it from our heart, may you give us the peace that passes all understanding to accept it. And may you clear the way no matter what it is. Because a lot of people have a lot of things going on in their life, a lot of situations that they're dealing with, a lot of decisions they need to make. Do I hold on? Do I let go? Um, and we've been talking about a lot about letting go, because when we try to hold on to things, it means we're trying to control things. We even though you're praying to God, let go and let God know. I want to hold on, but I want you to do it, God. God's saying, you want me to pry your fingers open, and I know you don't want to let go. I know you don't, and I know you got the strength to let go. So I'm not going to do nothing because you're not going to let go. So if you want to let go, if you want things to change in your life, you got to mean it from your spirit. You can't just keep having your hands closed. Go ahead and take it, God. But I'm still going to try to control things, and you're going to play tug of war with God, and you're going to lose, and nothing's going to change. And that's why you're going to be stagnated, because nothing's going to change, because you're not letting go. You're not letting God. You're not doing it. So pray right now, Lord, may you help us get rid of that stubbornness within us and help us to do the right thing for all of our situations in our life, no matter what they are. Help us to realize, all of us, that you want good things for us. You don't want bad things, and you don't want to see us continually hurting. You don't want to see our loved ones hurting. You want to fix things. You want to right the wrongs in our lives. And may you help us all realize that. And may you bless each person this day. May you bring them peace within their spirit, peace within their mind. May you clear their mind of any of the negativeness that is clouding their thinking. May you just pour the love on them and cleanse the minds and the hearts. Give us a big cleansing this morning. Clear it all out so we can see clearly, so that we can see. We need to open up our hands because we want to receive what you have to give us. So I ask all of this in the name of precious Jesus. Amen. Hello. You do, you all. You want to see clearly. And if you can get washed in the love, what can wash away my sins? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. What can make me new again? Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Oh, precious is the flow that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Yeah, just think of it as love. Love flowed that day. Love, the love of God flowed that day. And it still flows today. That's right. Still flows. It's never ending. And it protects. That's what I want to say. Well, thank you. I'm happy I can fit in this shirt. Okay. It was one of my favorite shirts years and years ago, but I just couldn't fit in it. Couldn't fit in it, but I can fit in it now. I can do it. You all can do it. You all. We got to get right on the inside. We got to strengthen the inside of us, you all, and you want to strengthen your physical bodies too. You want to get yourself in shape, because you never know what might happen. Like the people who have everything prepared, everything ready to go. If they have to go on foot, you want to be able to travel. You do. You want to get healthy. You do. So I'm going to go. And may the peace that passes all understanding fill your heart this day. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And T, honey, thank you for being so understanding of Gina, honey. Love you all.